Oh, yep. Aha.
That works.
And it's actually relatively entertaining. Oh. Hmm. That is super broken. That's not just broken, that's super broken. Oof.
Did I do that?
Mm. Just a tad.
It's not that it's broken. It's just underbalanced.
Mm. Well, alright then. I like that, actually. I actually do like that, because it keeps the hand grouping. Keeps you from having to, like, meh. As I accidentally hit a key on my keyboard.
Don't do that.
Because, you know, the two of you can obviously see my hands. I know you can.
I can see everything.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
No, I think it's still going down here.
It is not here. Oh shit. Maybe we can try that fucking raptor. Yet another game where I am absolutely fucking useless. Awesome.
I will be. Oh, hey, that's me.
Ah, yes. Instead of turned down for what, it's hit shit for dick.
Here, look.
Probably.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
Hi, Lewis.
Howdy.
What, did he cancel the order? Oh, shit. No, I haven't checked the chat since you sent oh dear.
I haven't checked the chat.
Oh, that's a lot since.
Yeah, since. When do I ever? Nope.
I wish you would.
Wait, who doesn't play it?
Me.
Do you play Risk of Rain, Lewis?
Yeah, rarely.
We have a 4-man team. What? 5-man team. Damn it. 5-man team. Fuck.
Been playing more Warframe than anything else lately.
You're just waiting on the right prismatic trial. I don't know.
He's just waiting on that sword he's looking for.
The word he's looking for. Yeah.
Dibba-dabba-dibba-da.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh wait, I think I've heard
Blah
that
blah
song.
blah.
What is it? Like the Scatman or whatever? Scat.
Scatman! Dibbidi-bidi-dum-da-da-dum. Dum-da-da-dum. I know, I've been on D.
Oh, you're a dirty. God, what was that stupid thing? It was like, I am a dirty boy. It is time to play piano. Just from like Dr. Octagonopus or whatever, the really old video.
Dr. Octagonopus, blah.
I am a dirty boy. It is time to play piano.
Be sitting
I
here
have questions.
Be sitting here listening to Lewis. Nobody ever knows what you're talking about.
I
You
mean,
lie to me.
the a rice chicken. I still.
Can you resurrect something a bit bigger than a chicken? Like super mega ultra chicken?
I still love the fact that I have a void chicken named Billy Witch Doctor.
But
I'm
you don't
sorry,
have one
we
named-
have a void chicken.
But you don't have one named Mega Ultra Chicken.
Have to incubate another void egg. I also need my scissors. Where the fuck are my scissors? Skizzers! Yay!
Somewhere that's not next to you.
Porterhouse and T-Bone. Our goat is Baphomet.
Well, that's just easy.
I didn't choose the pig's name. That was Kaz. What the fuck did he name the pig?
Man of Pop.
Oh, Chris P. Bacon. I did choose the pig's name. We named the pig Chris P. Bacon. We have a duck named Foie Gras, and we have ducks named Foie Gras and Peking.
Go on.
I feel like we have a missed opportunity with our chickens, though.
Is one of them named?
Because I think we need one of them named breast, one of them named thigh, one of them named leg, and then nugget.
Not to mention wing.
I don't have that many. Oh, the sheep's name is Haggis.
Enter the haggis.
We named all of our farm animals after food.
I
Almost
couldn't
all of our
tell.
farm animals.
I mean, coincidentally, that just might happen to be what they are.
Yes, the
Fish
goat
are
might.
friends.
Yes, the goat might in fact be actual Baphomet, demon god of in Minotaurs.
Well, I've never thought to eat Baphomet there, but or Bahamut.
No, Bahamut's the dragon.
Yeah, Bahamut is something totally different.
Bahamut, the dragon.
Don't hurt yourself, kid.
It was an old, I think it was like College Humor bit, but it
You're a
was
college humor bit.
it was Final Fantasy, but like Sephiroth can't pronounce any of the names.
Clued.
It was like, and then I'm gonna cast Meteor. You mean Meteor? It's like, actually, it's like, oh, if as soon as I have enough like mana points, actually they stand for Mako points. Actually, it's mana points. Whatever you say, Red XII. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Red She? God, I can't tell with an X and 3 I's.
Spinach if there's a salad. Otherwise, he gets.
Sounds like Kaz is not the only one on a quest for food.
Yeah, half the reason I was going to be late was dinner, and then that ended up taking longer because apparently I never actually got around to telling my dad that this was an actual stream campaign that we were doing, and that's on me. That's on me. But
I mean, the streaming part isn't as important as the actual playing part.
sure, but it does ensure that it's known to be a set thing, and that was more his point than
Ah,
anything.
fair enough. Well, I mean, it's just because it's usually the same player every time. Or one of the same players every time, which is the reason we don't run. Because usually it's Kaz who has other obligations or is just exhausted from his week or what have you, or it was Paul. That part. Not like I understand that at all. Yeah. Which, I mean, I understand because he's living in the house rent free, but goddamn, I wish they'd visit less. Wait, Virginia?
Virginia.
So that they okay. Now I'm kind of a little upset for other reasons. Like why the fuck would you make that drive every couple of like literally every 2 weeks it seems? Why?
We're still the jury's still out on that one, but that is a fantastic question, and we will get to it at some point.
I doubt that. I seriously doubt that.
Me too. Why are some of these not lining up? Screw it. That's nothing new though. It's true. It's true.
You know, that explains so much. God must absolutely loathe me. That's fair.
I mean, look at what all the good Christians have brought about. I shouldn't be saying this. I think we're in stream mode. Uh, ah, oops.
Whoops.
And you,
Well, I'm
don't
gonna.
mind me. Don't mind me asking this, but you decided to do that and then kind of like talk behind someone's back for the last
Don't
15 minutes in a
don't
recorded
feel
format.
don't feel too terribly bad about it though. I think I'm the only one watching the stream right now.
Yeah, but aren't all streams recorded?
YouTube. Well, there won't be any immediate repercussions then.
I'm more meant in the
Yeah.
context. I'm more meant in the context of talking behind someone's back in a stream recorded variation that they can then watch back later.
Not that anybody. They really do. Like, monumentally horrible timing.
I do sure love sports ball. I am, however.
Oh, you're talking about the noun verb team?
I will say this though.
That's represented by normally contrasting colors.
Man, they sure can do a thing.
They can do that thing. Boy, they
Uh-oh.
sure are paid a lot of money to do that thing.
I didn't even get my free T-shirt out of it.
Oh,
Hey, Kaz.
I'd like to.
Roll 20.
Oh yes, I
I'm
usually just
getting
don't
it
have
as
it up
well.
immediately. There we are.
Almost. There we are.
There we are.
What is that from again?
Family Guy.
That's what it was.
That's what
American
you are.
Boy and such. Familial person.
Yeah.
That's funny. That is absolutely hilarious. You are therefore Florida Man.
I know nothing.
Well, that's going to be concerning considering you're the one leading this party.
Implying that I ever had a plan in the first place. What do you think I've been doing this entire time?
It's
Last
okay,
time
Zach.
in
We
the
love
Hall
you.
of Heroes.
Last time, I had more time to build maps. This is fine.
Fine.
Just
It's fine.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
I mean, that was technically the intention, yes.
You're the intention. Ha. Got him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. I went there. What you gonna do about it?
I sure wish you didn't.
Ladies, you're both pretty.
No, I'm not.
Then why am I single?
That sounds like a personal problem. Also, I'm very pretty. Thank you for letting me know, Kara. It helps a lot.
You're welcome, Kaz. See, somebody appreciates my compliments. Well, I guess I'm just screwed then, because I am neither pretty nor crazy, or I am not pretty and I am crazy.
I sure am noun verb.
Anyway, shall we get this shit show on the road?
No.
You can't swear on the internet. Don't swear on the internet.
Okay.
Me.
Okay, now I realize that there are words you can't say on television, but the internet is fair game. Because that's all anybody cares about is the first 60 seconds.
You're all
Fair.
the algorithm cares about.
Because the first impression is all that matters in a professional standpoint.
Okay, before we do anything, there's somebody in one of the other Discord servers I'm in that's somehow playing Minecraft 2.
Oh, you can just name games and browsers whatever like custom thing you want. My favorite is somebody said they were playing Undertale 2 Overtale, and some guy was like, "What the heck is that?" And he
Okay.
sends a screenshot of a clown talking to him, like, is talking to Sans, like, "You didn't think escaping would be that easy, did you?"
What matters on your side, lad?
I know for League of Legends they have Earth, which is ultra rapid fire, just a game mode where the stats don't, or the stats and costs don't matter. You can just go nuts. But because it's a very rare game mode that comes around, I just listed my custom status to say I'm in a party of 1 of 5 for ranked Earth, and people are always like, "The hell is ranked Earth?"
Uh, yes. Hello, friends, and welcome. I am your dungeon master, Zach, also known as Terry the Geth in certain places on the internet. And I am behind on maps. Don't mind me.
I am the Kitchen Witch. I am a person who exists. I occasionally stream with Lord Iskael and Kaz. And I exist on the internet in a very small radius.
Hey, sort of like your character.
Thanks.
Hi,
I know
yes.
I know I'm short, damn it. Shut up.
Next.
Oh, hi, Kazades. I stream, I do stuffs. I also have chicken nuggies, so everything is right in the world. So if you don't hear me for the first couple of minutes, it's probably because I'm nomming on some chicken nuggies. It's all about that nug life. So I'm gonna turn it over to Panda.
Cheeky nuggies.
Hey, it's me, your favorite black and white themed panda friend, reminding you that not everything is always black and white, and sometimes comes in shades of gray.
Except
That
for that
was
one thing. Except
That
for
was
one thing.
ridiculously that was over the top philosophical. Thank you.
You're over the top philosophical. Ha! Got him.
I really am not.
Ha! Got him.
Anyway,
So,
Last time in the Hall of Heroes.
last time on the MiddleMen, you guys. I was interrupted. Okay. Don't be surprised if I have to step away for a few minutes. Last time on the Middlemen, you fought a bunch of dudes. You fought them so well that you captured one and killed the rest. And
it's all about the torture.
of course I wouldn't forget about the torture. You guys are secretly the antagonists of this campaign.
We're the what?
I don't know. Maybe.
So that was basically it. You did find that words were said, phrases were intoned, and I have lost all of them.
That's rough, buddy.
Sorry, my brain is frazzled. Haha. Ha 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 ha.
Tee-hee-ha-ha.
Isn't that metagaming?
He's laughing in
Oh.
he's laughing in his waking sleep.
Tee-hee-ha-ha, he says.
Any case, you did find that the mercenaries that were after you, not just bandits this time, but mercenaries, as it turns out, from the scrolls up to remember what he called them. Bare fists, that's what it was. Or the bear fisters.
Delicious.
Well, they were the White Claws, but people considered them alcoholics.
White Claw's television is liquid television static.
No,
that
that's
may or
Claw.
may.
Boy, I sure hope we are sponsored this episode.
White Claw, not a sponsor.
White Claw, please please write us out a check.
Okay.
Oh, poor Kaz.
More of a That's more of like a McFunny at that point.
There's M&M chunks in my nose hole.
Oh, Kaz. Poor Kaz.
Well, I mean, if you go to nasal and nasal law offices,
Okay, and now we will only talk about the most crucial, story important things while he's away. So that he misses everything and stumbles through the rest of the campaign wondering what the hell's going on.
I mean, most of us just kind of stumble through life wondering what the hell's going on, so why should the campaign be any different? And no, I've got the wireless headset. Oof.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
do it
it's
often
like-
enough, you can probably get like workers' comp for that kind of thing. Or sorry, peasants comp.
So any case.
So about that torture.
Yes, you tortured a man. Or, pretended to. I don't remember.
Who says we were pretending?
Oh right, I
Well,
let
no,
you
it
so
was
and such
the torture.
toast driving.
The torture was more or less emotional rather than true physical torture. So
We didn't actually get around to the physical torture. Are we the bad guys?
well, I mean, I think there was at least 2 very high intimidation rolls. So
Oh yeah.
not my fault.
There was quite a smell in that interrogation room.
Yeah, I had a hand in that.
Yes, and in fact, let me bring this up.
Da-da-da-da-da!
The shitty map of Baganar. And I want to see that. Yes.
Eventually, we'll get a decent map of Baganar.
Not likely.
From near and far to Baganar, we'll use the shitty map.
Jesus, Lewis.
He's not
Panda.
even the-
Panda boy.
He's not even
Wrong?
the bard.
No, I'm the bard.
So
Speaking of which, why? Well, I mean, he wasn't part of the campaign when we started it, so I guess that explains why he's not the bard. But that IRL bard, though.
Okay.
Oh no, another one.
I'd
Oh,
get
no,
the
another one.
ukulele, but I'd have to tune that.
Okay. So in any case,
As long as it's not the ocarina, we're good.
You are still currently here.
Said anything about yours?
You
So
are
where
still.
were we, Zachary?
So you are still currently here in Medium Town.
Ah yes, Medium Town, the town of Medium.
Yes, Medium Town. No, that is the ruined house. It was a shed on the back of the guardhouse. Here.
I think the house looks fine. I think you're judging it too harshly.
I'm pretty sure it's that.
Ah, yes, the shed for
It was.
Cusco,
It
Cusco
was.
shed.
And I shall note once again that it was very well secured.
Confoundly well secured.
Confoundingly well secured. And so, you are still in Medium Town. The main bandit camp appeared to be on the northeastern shore of Lake Ard to the southwest.
Oh.
You were also able to figure out that the merfolk you fought in that one cave may or may not have been involved with everything, and that wasn't just crazy random happenstance that I threw together in a night to make sure that you had something to do.
Not just Crazy Ted's wondrous emporium of oddities.
I don't know. You can see E's Grimoire soup spoon there. Um, okay. Yes.
Begoner.
Dad's pulling the meat off.
I believe we seem to have a request to meditate on hats, as it were.
Wrong wording, but pretty accurate.
Oh, I apologize. It's
I mean
mediate.
that in the food
I do not
way.
wish to have a meeting on this. You are allowed to meditate on hats, however, and
Okay.
conceptually what they are.
Sorry, I'm being thrown off because dinner is about to be served. Any case, as Gearbrander, I didn't hear. Yes, I did. I didn't hear what you said because literally my brother came in to yell at me. Literally. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Um.
As well as making a note that we may need backup.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that happens. Yes. Sorry, I have that completely ruined my train of thought. So yes,
There were
very
people
likely
on that train.
they were gonna adopt puppies next week. In any case, so yes, you are afterwards assured that the prisoner will be taken care of. The old halfling man has a weird look on his face while the guard captain is just kind of like, or the guard sergeant, I believe I said his, was he a sergeant? Captain? The leader of the Medium Town Guard uh, has a look of something. He's scared of the old man. God, I am gone. I am so sorry. I hope this
Sounds like our friend is going to sounds like our friend put heavy air quotes around taken care of.
Jesus.
You want to take a moment and gather your thoughts?
Yeah, that's basically the agreement.
Yeah,
I
Works
I
for
do
me.
hope he lives.
You are then offered a good rest in the inn for your trouble. Uh, fighting we know takes a lot out of people. So, if you'd like to take a rest, the guards should be okay to keep going. Yes, you are
And
taking
I
a long
assume that
rest.
we've been currently resting or awake for the majority of the night into the morning.
Yes, this will be the morning of the next day.
Well, then I will take my long rest to adjust my armor and go back to sleep.
I feel as though this hat thing is becoming a bit unhealthy.
Well, he's got a good head on him.
No, this is totally meta. This is not.
As far as you know, he's just meditating. Who put that in? Mhm.
The Order of the Traveling Hat.
Oh, the top hats. That
Oh,
wasn't
I
the,
get it
that
now.
wasn't the case, but I'll roll with it.
I get it now. He's the hero of haberdashery.
So yes. I believe something has just come up, so I am going to leave for a couple minutes. I am very sorry. Give me just one moment. I will be back. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Role players,
No worries, no
talk or
worries.
whatever. I'm sorry.
Yeah, real life stuffs. Yeah. Then we'll be back at full charge. Yeah. I'll join in a bit. I'm finishing up food still. So I'll be back. Then we all get back on here. Yeah.
And so, our heroes decided to take a quick respite, deciding to use this time to further their pursuits.
Caffeinate.
I mean, you could do that really fast.
Too much effort.
What the fuck?
Oh, I love when they kick the they kick the puck into the end goal half point end zone for the 3-liner. Yahtzee. If only I could understand what he would say. Quit speaking in tongues, damn you!
So on a totally unrelated note, have you seen the new merch? Iskael? Yeah. Mm. Yep. Um. Yeah. But yeah. I really like the Alistair design, but let me tell you that pinup Luna can absolutely Luna in general can absolutely fuck my life up. But
It sure is a bad time to be on the internet.
that's fair. But I mean, now it's like on her merch shop, like the fact, like the pinups, all the pinups. The pinup Moxie is just, or Millie, sorry, Millie, not Moxie. Probably. But official merch is pinup Millie. And just
Well, as somebody who can understand the concept of content creation, they will never fully have the safety of knowing nobody will draw weird stuff of their characters. However,
and some of it is contributed by the animators.
well, when you get a bunch of people who are locked in an animation basement sweatshop for ages,
I need to know. Episode. I'm cruising YouTube while we wait for our fearless leader, and just kind of. Brain freeze. But yeah, there's an episode of Mythical Kitchen about making a tater tot chili bowl, and I'm intrigued. We'll put it that way. I'm intrigued. Yes,
love
it is dangerous.
learning about like new foods that I could try to make and such, but every time I see a really good one, I'm like, man, this is gonna add a solid 15 pounds.
Especially considering the fact that I learned how to make French onion soup ramen. And
Why
everybody in the house liked it. You're more than welcome. Just give us a 30-minute heads up.
I need this. I need to try this soup.
You've got to try this.
See, it's not you that we have to worry about putting on pants, because you are almost always wearing pants. It's me having to put on pants.
And me.
Why are neither of you concerned that I have to put on pants?
I would hope that you would leave the house with pants on, but hey, whatever floats your boat, love.
You know what? That's fair.
You know, despite the fact that you and I have had an entire conversation while you changed clothes with the door open. Then again, convenient blocking by the fans, so. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was because you watch all the Austin Powers movies.
Yeah, right.
I have only seen the first one. And that was because the only reason that I watched the first one was because of Rage. A lot about him actually
Alright,
did
roll
enrage
credit.
me, but I don't really care at this point.
I thought I heard something else in the background.
Oh, yeah, no, that was Lewis trying to be funny, but we steamrolled right over it. We do.
Da-da-da-da.
Hey!
Belrin is taking its sweet time to download the update. I'm at 26 megabytes of 130.
Prove it.
By the way, I can prove it right now. Hold on a sec. Wait a tick. Boom. There you go.
What the deuce?
There's proof right there. Look at it.
Indeed, there is.
So they only have a small public server. Understandable. Mean making a private server? I can try to figure it out.
Finger it out.
Yeah.
Just send your notes to 1-800-1-800-1-800-1-800.
It's quite infuriating, actually.
Last time I called a 1-800 number, they were calling about my car's extended warranty. What kind of car do you have? It's like, wait, what? If you're calling me about my car's warranty, shouldn't you have this information? We
That
just
part.
need it from you.
Oh, my favorite is whenever they call me, I just start asking them, like, can you tell me what kind of car that I have? Yeah, no reason. I just see I stole it last night. And hello?
We've been trying to call you about your car's extended warranty. Yeah, it's a Schwinn, some pretty top-notch stuff. It's got 700cc wheels, some
Closed caption? Closed caption wheels.
No, not closed caption. Closed caption wheels. Closed caption wheels. The highest quality closed caption wheels.
Yeah, you can even read the subtitles while you're driving somewhere.
It just gives you like the Minecraft little thing where it says like, rain patter or footsteps.
Middle finger extends.
Oh, my favorite one is when you see the ones that are like characters speaking foreign language, and you're like, yes.
And it's just honks.
My name is Tobias, and I am here to speak to you about a extended warranty on your.
Why do you sound like an old Filipino dude? Well, it's an old Filipino dude with an Indian accent you got there. But that's how older Filipino men speak for the most part. You know, they talk about the thing, you know, the thing where you want to do the I'm trying to think about it. I don't know. So I followed into a rabbit hole on Twitch, watching VTubers.
So if you're interested in watching VTubers,
Oh,
my
no.
friend Kiki is actually a VTuber.
Oh, okay. Link her
should-
Twitch or whatever.
Cool.
What does she use? Does she use Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, link it in Spud Streamers if you don't mind. Spud Streamers.
If you need a guy taken care of, we got you. We've got enough to keep an ADD orangutan busy for the next 7 weeks.
Oh no. Oh no.
So I'm actually working on making my mascot, the couch potato, into a VTuber-ish type thing.
We'll make him an offer he can't ignore.
Excuse me.
Good job, proud of you. Needs more base though.
I can do better.
Yeah.
I need to say that. Quit stealing the thoughts out of my head, damn it.
Technically, if he's pulling the thoughts before you even think them, is that even stealing it? It's just called precognitive or preemptive. Okay.
At least I'm safe inside my mind.
You have not hung out with them enough. I'm sorry, one of them is a blow-up doll.
My favorite I've ever heard was somebody said, being in my mind is a lot like having Google Chrome open. I have 17 tabs open, and one of them's playing music, and I can't figure out which one it is.
Ah. There we go. I was having way too much trouble figuring out how to copy the link for her Twitch.
So, on the topic of inside head voices, some people don't have inside head voices. Like, they literally just think out their thoughts, but they don't have a conversation with themselves or anything. They just have the thoughts.
It just kind of makes me think of that Simpsons bit where Homer's like looking for a peanut and finds a $20 bill. And it's just like, oh, this is useless. I don't want this. It's like, wait, but you can buy more peanuts with this. Explain how. Well, money can be exchanged for goods and services.
I linked her
got it.
Twitch and Spud Streamers.
Yeah, I got it. I followed.
Yay!
Yeah, apparently you could make a V-Droid with in Linux. You could make it work. So that's what I'm trying.
Eat. It's gonna be a giant potato, isn't it?
It is going to be a giant potato, yes.
I don't think I understand the purpose at that point. You might as well just get a 3D model with a head track and just be like, hey man, this is a potato.
Yeah, that's actually essentially it. It
Better yet,
does use head tracking, and the entire thing is just going to be the casual couch potato with the art style of RBO.
I mean, if you want the lazier option, you could probably just get a potato and get like like one of those Zentai suits, the green morph suits, and just like strap the potato to your forehead.
But that's no. Actually, I have something for you though. Now that you remind me, so one of the emotes that I'm gonna have my artist make me is Jotato Joe Spud. All right, I need you to level with me here. When I looked up Jotaro's hat, it showed up like this. I'm gonna post it in the Discord.
Okay, I am back. I'm full of steak, salad, and bread. That
Oh,
is
that's great.
incredible. That is yada yada dozy.
Yada yada.
Yada yada dozy. So, are we ready to get back on?
You should have used some weed rather than a cigarette.
No, that's not my artist's artwork at all. This is
no,
just
I'm just
something I
saying.
found randomly.
I'm just saying you should probably find a similar picture, but with weed instead of a cigarette.
Mm.
Why?
Well, because I've never seen somebody smoke a potato, but I've seen people get baked potatoes.
I'm done. I'm out.
I'm fucking.
You guys have a
I'm
good-
over it. I'm done. Nope.
All right, that was a stream, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
You actually made Kaz rage quit the stream or the
I was
channel.
straight up about to kick you, Panda.
And whose fault is that?
Do you have you turned off the game capture or whatever the other view is that you have on? You want to screen share with me so I can help you troubleshoot really fast?
I need this now. So I'm going. Huh. I love the Mythical Kitchen so much. Just
Wait, hold
saw.
on. Wouldn't that be a baked Jotato?
So I've muted Panda on my end, so I can't hear anything he's saying right now. Scroll up. Click on window capture. Double click it.
Well, while you handle that, I'll need 30 seconds. BRB.
1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000.
Now, did you add another browser or another tab to your web browser while you were doing it? Okay, so go to Yep. Yep. There you go. That's what
Not an
I was
idiot,
about
just
to say.
forgetful.
All right, you're good now. So you could stop streaming on the Discord.
Oh, I now have a new idea for what I'm going to make next from the Mythical Kitchen. Jack and Coke barbecue sauce.
All right, I've unmuted Panda.
Which means I have to make it now. You know I have to make it now.
Okay. I'll send you a recipe from the official D&D cookbook for hand pies. Drizzle it over that shit and tell me how it goes.
How you holding up, Panda? You good? Are you done with any Spud-related puns?
I believe he's still doing his thing that's taking him 30 seconds, but it's been more than 30 seconds, so he lied.
Liar.
Roll for deception.
Oof. I now have the recipe for that Jack and Coke barbecue sauce. How dare I what?
he definitely lied. All right.
Want to
I'm
know
gonna
what the
do-
greatest lie? Want to know what the greatest lie here was? He wasn't the one who rolled.
Oh shit.
He was not the one who rolled.
Okay, everybody else rolled deception. Heart got disgrace. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Evil is plain as it's fucking shit.
The scar on
whatever.
his face.
I know. Upon the front of his cranial extension. Appendage, my bad.
They do stuff? Yeah.
Alright. Well. Yeah, everybody rest up. Do your little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight.
And then return.
If anybody's gonna, make a little love, it's gonna be the bard. But that's beside the point. Emphasis on the little. I mean, if the barbarian wants to get freaky, the bard has no problem with that.
Go on.
The thing about it is, it's not that she has no faith in the barbarian, it's that the barbarian has no faith that she knows of.
I'm the scary magical child. No, she doesn't.
It's a unicorn. It's a unicorn.
You mean the national animal of Scotland?
Yeah. Why do you think he does it?
Wrong culture, but okay.
Not really, if you look into some of the migration patterns and stuff like that. But I digress. Why is there a big green line in the middle of my? Oh God! Oh, jump!
Coloring, pick another color.
You've left somebody with ADD alone for long periods of time. Only you are responsible for his actions.
Well, now the town is warded. Really? Who's doing that? Whose color is that?
No. Get the hell out of here. Why does this thing exist?
Zach! Terry!
In real life, we don't even know where it came from either.
See, I always heard it referred to.
You all drive.
If you went to middle school in the mid 2000s.
Well, Panda, to be fair.
Okay, in that time frame then, late 90s to mid 2000s. I haven't seen anybody in the 2010s do it yet.
It's a lost art.
What the hell is it?
It is the ancient sigil of bullshit, I guess.
Pretty much. So,
Yes, boredom. There it is. The ancient sigil of boredom.
In any case, Rooney. It is the next morning. Everybody is healed up, spelled up, fed up with these freaking mercs on this freaking island. And
careful, yeah, I think you're getting into copyright territory.
We've made like 15 song references since I've gotten back. Come on.
We're already being risky with that.
Risky business.
Who is this? That's a dude. He doesn't need to be there anymore. I've already made him disappear because it was the prisoner.
Yes, Iskael? Did I really?
I don't care.
Oh, so I did.
You left some dots by the kitchen, youth.
Oh, look at that. I
don't know how to erase them.
Whatever. But so the next morning, you guys have the option of heading to wherever you're heading. You have not gotten a message back yet, however.
I'm going to the Starbucks.
Oh. Nobody knows why. I don't know why. Nobody knows why he's going over to the cosmological venison stand, but you know. Well, yeah,
Is it
it's
artisanal
Starbucks.
venison?
No, it's cosmological.
Well, now you're just making up words.
No, cosmological works too. It's a more stuff.
mediocre magazine series.
Your mediocre magazine series.
I know I am. Come on. Come on.
So, while there is some addition, while you do the waves of training that you did, the older guys who were the older new guards, the ones who were actually becoming guards, who are giving you lip, are also taking turns outside of your training sessions to kind of do some minor drills and make sure that that the others are really getting it. You sparked some. You sparked something, Gerbrander. Good job. Yeah, usually they spark churches on fire, but you know. So instead you sparked imaginations and motivations.
He's
There
just sitting
wasn't
over here like, all right, kids, I'll be back when you've got a good stable religion going on.
And also the one young recruit who was very enthralled by the tales of the Valkyries is just wailing on a friggin' dummy. Like, what the hell, kid? What the hell? And she's doing it right too, so yeah. Like, yeah, no, it's correct. You get you've created a monster. Uh, later that day, you get a missive back from. It's around dinner time when you finally get a missive back from the the middleman representative in Port Baganar. Basically saying, I received your message. I don't really have any reinforcements I can send right now, but I will certainly keep the people who need to know in the know. Uh, and if anything else comes up, please let me know. Also, oh my god, what do you mean Port Ard's underwater? Because I'm assuming that was part of the report as well. Ah, ah. Did he react to that at all? Okay, then allow me to change it to I still can't believe Port Ard's underwater. What happened to those people? You need to find out. It is not okay. Um, reactions around the table. Start with Heart.
Um. Hmm. How do I roll for awareness or attentiveness?
Insight.
Okay.
Unless you're looking at a hat, -2 to the roll.
I don't think there's any hats, is there? Oh shit! I have
No,
to roll with disadvantage now.
no, there are no
Okay.
hats around.
Okay, cool.
All the hats were stolen by the mercenaries, as you find out.
So I do insight.
Yes. You do a pretty good job of keeping abreast of the situation, Hart.
Hmm. I
And
nod my
so,
head accordingly.
good. Next up, Reyna, do you have a reaction to the return missive? And yes, I am just padding for time, but go ahead.
I just kind of like I'm along for the ride. I'm in it for the adventure. Getting to kill some stuff is nice too, but I basically just kind of acknowledge that we're going to go check that out, and I'm just like, okay.
Just sitting there like, that sounds like things people do.
That's very adjective, noun, verb.
That's very
Balric,
subject
do you
predicate.
have...
Oh, in reaction to the letter referencing the town that's underwater, or
Yes.
oh, hang on, just let me just say I get a drink here. An entire town. Aye.
Well, apparently I've heard it's better down where it's wetter, so.
You know, my ex-wife used to say that to me. I think I understand why she's my ex-wife. I
In any case, it's not until about lunchtime the next day that you get something back from the guards up at the northern outpost, who say, we'll see what we could do to gather up some militia to send over. We might have to bring people in from Otherton, but we could at least help Medium Town bolster its own forces. Yes. In any case, you do get... In any case, some additional things happen without you, and basically the prisoner does come up with a touch more of an exact location, or at least description of how to get there, get to the mercenaries camp, and that is you do have to go off road a good bit once you hit a certain point. He also very much would like it if the old halfling man stayed away from him for the rest of his time in this village. Unfortunately, go ahead and roll me your best persuasion roll. And by that I mean a deception or a persuasion or intimidation. Your choice. Yes, I sure did. You exist at him for a short second. None that I can specifically think of. But then again, I didn't go to base camp that often. Or
Aye, lad, could you speak loudly and clearly into the cleaver?
I forgot about the cleaver.
Oh, I'm hanging on to this.
Um, beep.
After the ching.
Shing!
Um, the only thing he could really think of is coming from a specific direction. There was no pass phrases, but you managed to scare him into telling you to walk that all the people who are coming into base camp are supposed to go in a certain direction and out the opposite side. Specifically, he remembers it being the southwest, though he does admit that he's bad at maps. Sure.
Oh, well, I think judging from what we've seen so far, I think they might be closely related. I'm not sure, though.
Aye, in my professional opinion. Uh, why would they do that?
Um, you know, there are one too many coincidences lining up here. The universe is rarely that lazy.
Evolution always takes the path of least resistance. Okay, so do you want to head out the following day, or do you want to leave now? It's mid-afternoon on the same. Either. They're both to the south.
I say we find the camp. There's no point in going to a sunken port if there's nothing to find yet. Besides, they'll be wondering where their missing man went. Or, well, Min.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Not at all. And so, you grab some insignias. Where would you like to go next, assuming that you're going south? If you are leaving, you could stay in town. I technically can't stop you. Yes. Yes. And if you'd like, I can go ahead and fast track that, tell you what happens. Because now that they know that there's not guards there that will absolutely fight them, they don't attack and the farmers that have been huddling up in town are actually going out to their fields and are able to reap some of their harvest. And so they're actually building up their food stores again, and that's a good thing. A suggestion from the captain of the guard: why not combine the two? Okay. And so, uh, we will go ahead and do a quick role play thing here, where I again do my ring around the rosy bit. We can start with Gerbrander. You're going on hunting trips and bringing small bands of the guard recruits. Uh, this particular one, it's some of the younger ones. Two of them actually know the woods just north of the town pretty well. They've been out. Yep. They mostly come out here to explore, not to hunt, but they know the lay of the land pretty well and can help out with some of that. Yeah, go ahead and make me 3 survival rolls as I move on to the next one. Because 3 advantage because you have multiple people with you helping you out. Heart, what will you be doing in this time?
I'm gonna be walking around town, and if there's any kids along, I want to try to do a little performance with them by juggling a few rocks. See if I could get a couple of laughs. Leave me alone.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay.
The minute that
Nope.
the minute that you throw 3 chunks of stone in the air, they all hit you on the head.
Perfectly in succession.
Yes,
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
literally, just like in the cartoons. Take 3 damage, 1 for each of the stones, and you have to sit for the next hour, and just rest.
-2 to intelligence rolls for now.
However, you did in fact get some laughs, so at least you did what you came there for.
God, you couldn't even succeed and fail that one.
Uh,
Move on to Reyna.
now that the atmosphere of the town seems a lot more relaxed, I want to try that performing the more jaunty music to continue that inspiration.
Okay, roll me. The minute that you pull out your chosen instrument, the elven minstrel comes over and asks to join you again.
And I let her, considering we had a pretty good groove going on in the inn.
Yep. So go ahead and make me 3 performance checks with advantage. Ooh.
Can I stick with that one?
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me 1 more just for fun. It takes you a second to get it going, but then you really hit a groove and actually get a small party of people who aren't actively working going on.
All right then.
But it is just a kind of jaunty thing, kind of, we won the day, things are looking good. Take that, you bastards. We're going to win.
Awesome.
We're going to live. Balric,
Aye.
what do you do?
Well, seeing as we still have an entire corner section of the town with filled with nothing but rubble, I'm going to repair that into something a bit more usable.
Okay.
Perhaps a forge.
Well, I mean, a lot of that used to be a house.
Does the town feel like they need an additional house?
Currently, no. They'd rather be safe and convert that basically into an actual meaningful part of the wall. Because right now it is a pile of rubble with a couple of planks of wood over it for the guards to walk across.
Well, then a section of wall it shall be.
Cool. I will go ahead and have you roll me 3 rolls from one of your many tool sets.
Gotcha. Does it matter which one?
I'm going to say Mason's tools because you're working with a lot of stone. And it'll
Fair
be
enough.
intelligence based. Most crafting checks for me are intelligence based. And in the meantime, while I think of how you're going to do that, we will bring it back around to Gerbrander. Your 3 survivals actually do rather well. You find a couple of pretty good game trails early on. And a couple of the kids are able to actually catch a couple of rabbits along the way. What a couple, the little girl actually, your new little fangirl there actually brought a sling along, and she is just going ham with it. She's been throwing hickory nuts left and right instead of stones, but they've been doing the job. Hickory nuts can crack skulls and break windows. And she's relying on that. However, you do kind of tail off at the end. You do kind of lose what the game trail was as you near a watering hole, and it just kind of becomes muddy. But you are currently next to that watering hole. The kids are kind of taking a moment to eat a quick lunch. Okay. Roll me 1 additional survival, not at advantage this time. Roll me another one. That one's better. Well, yes. You the first one you tried to do was something close by the kids, and there were too many human footprints to really tell one thing between. Yes, that's me. I'm sorry. My bad. However, you are able to identify deer, boar, a couple of turkey, your basic woodland things. A couple of them actually bring out little rolls of parchment and take notes, make drawings and stuff. And after that, I'm assuming you bring them back. Cool. I'm going to say you brought back 3 rabbits and a pheasant. For a bunch of novice hunters, pretty good. Sadly, the pheasant was not the little girl with her sling, because that would have been excellent. But Heart's on autopilot, so he's just kind of gonna take this time to rest as Gerbrander walks back. Reyna.
I'm still jamming with the other minstrel.
Sure.
I mean, I took a break somewhere at the 4-hour mark for some food, but other than that, no, I'm pretty chill, just jamming.
Everybody's just kind of having a good time. So then we'll go ahead and move on from you if that's okay. Unless you had
That's
something
fine.
specific.
Nope,
Okay.
that's fine.
Balric, you
I
rolled very solidly.
I am
Um,
working with stone.
Yes. And so you're able to actually get a really good foundation going. Even though it helps that some of these stones were pre-carved to become part of a house. And so you're kind of using those as the foundation. You're not making it as wide as the base wall, unfortunately, but you're using what you've got. Between the fact that this was formerly a house and also formerly an archway, there's just not as much wall here. So you're kind of only making it about I would tell you what you're doing, but I shouldn't be doing that. That's railroading and that's bad.
Well, I would like to continue to work on said house.
Okay. I will go ahead and say you've managed to lay the rocks pretty well like
well,
that.
you know what? Fair enough. I am fine and content with a squished wall.
Yeah. It is. Roll me. See. Let me see something real quick. So roll me a wisdom-based Mason tools thing. This is actually going to be based off of previous knowledge building stonework to see. Okay. By your estimation, it's while you got the foundation pretty well laid out, it's probably not going to be as tall, but it will as the wall that's already there, but it will be about as sturdy if you can get it right.
Sweet. Or I.
Um and so I'll have you make one more mason tools.
Okay, with which one?
Intelligence. You're pretty well into the foundation at this point. You got a couple of other guys helping you out, starting to help you out as well. But they're just now getting to it. And so we loop back around. I will do one more round of these. Gerbrander. You. Yep. Yep. This one is a little more fruitful. You actually managed to get a deer out of it. Um, these are kind of some of the more experienced kids. A couple of them have gone hunting before. They didn't know about the water hole, but that's fine. On your way back, you get 2 notes. One is from a feather token. The other is from an actual straight up pigeon that lands on your shoulder. Okay. The feather token is from the guard captain. I I believe I called him Tucker. That sounds correct. Or was he Tazin? No, he was Tazin. My bad. So Tazin was able to finagle about 50-ish guards from volunteers from the militia. They're going to pass through Enermed, though did you ever tell them about the Wilder? Okay. Okay. And they will make sure to make contact with the Wilder as well, just to let them know that they're passing through. They should be there within the next couple of days. All as long as Their travel plans set out. The second note from the literal actual pigeon is just a very small piece of bark, really, scrolled on it with charcoal. It just says, "We ride with you." Uh, uh, okay. With a cool, the pigeon flies away as soon as you hand it the new note. Sure. And so your second the rest of your outings are not quite as fruitful. Everybody brings in small game. The deer, which was just a young, like 4-point buck. Uh, it's more than what they had, and the two guys that brought it down really feel accomplished because they did it with javelins. And in between that, oh, sorry. One of the guys who's always kind of been more humble whenever you worked with him, straight up just goes, "Man, if we could do it, get one like this, imagine what we'll do when we're actually good at hunting." Oh, well, yeah, I suppose that's true. And so we move on. Heart.
Am I still knocked out?
No, you have recovered by this point.
Okay, good. Ah. Anyone get the number of that rock that hit me? What's going on?
It
here?
was 3, he says, just like moving stones back and forth.
Ah. Balric, do you need help with rocks? I know I got rocked a bit earlier, but I think I'm good enough to help you
Roll me a
get some
Constitution.
stuff done. Okay,
Roll me Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Fails Constitution. Who's Balric?
Mm,
Yeah, no, you're good enough to work and walk and stuff.
All right. I think I'm good now. Oh, there you are, Balric. Okay, I was running all over
I
the place.
put on a helmet.
Who needs a helmet? I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's go get some stuff done. Yeah. What are you working on?
I put together a wall, and we're working on the. I was thinking of getting the house together and all that, but focusing on the wall. I'd rather not people come and sneak in through the sides.
Yeah, that'd probably be not good. All right.
No point in building doors if we're leaving a big old gaping hole somewhere.
Better a whole field and people going around. Less avenues of approach, yeah.
I. We just kind of keep going back and forth in dwarf. I'm assuming for a while. Not like the literal language of dwarf, just like yeah, I.
Heavy dwarven accents. We speak more relaxed.
Yes.
That's it for my action.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll me. Give me a second, Heart. That's what I thought. Okay, so go ahead and just roll me 2 strength rolls, not saves, just rolls.
Okay.
Well, at first you're not. You're basically carrying rocks and stones and making sure things stay in place. You do stumble a bit at first and drop a rock. Not on you, luckily.
Not
Uh,
again.
But later on, when they're really trying to put things together, like they've actually got a good 8-foot wall here at this point, you are able, because you got like 10 guys working with you and they haven't stopped. And so you're able to hold things together for a hot second while pouring some of the mortar, I guess, that they make. It's makeshift. Raina.
Hooray.
Okay. Raina, you still jamming? You jamming? You jamming? You jamming? Raina. Is your mic muted, Raina?
That's my bad. Oops.
Vibing
So
a little too hard there.
yeah, a little bit.
I didn't know you were
I
going mime for your performance.
mime works a lot better when you can see me. Um so I switched from the bagpipes, which I was playing initially, to the lute. Um Again, taking another break for noms. And
Sure.
yeah, basically still jamming.
Cool. Roll me, as you switch instruments, go ahead and roll me another performance check. You're good. Your fellow minstrel, who still has not given her name, not due to anything else, she just isn't very talkative. Does ask to kind of slow it down so that people can start chilling out because people are starting to come back from work and such.
So going from the lively vibe, keeping everybody's morale up for working, to just kind of like slow down, chill out, relax, that sort of thing. Yeah, no.
Yep. And
And after jamming so much, I'm like, we've got a pretty good vibe going on. What was your name?
I am Carmina.
My name's Freyna. It's nice to meet you, Carmina. Well, I mean,
You,
officially anyway.
you as well, Miss Reina. I do wonder what such a strange-looking halfling is doing on our island. You must not be from here.
No, definitely not from here. Also not a halfling.
Oh, how odd. There are other races as short as the halflings.
Yeah,
In-
most people just call us gnomes.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Of course. Shall we get back to it?
Of course.
And I start playing my lute.
Sure. Balric.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just waiting for the dueling banjos.
Um. No. No.
I don't know this
Um,
chick well enough to do that yet.
Well, anywho, I continue with my construction of walls and doors and buildings and such. Because as I'm here, the longer I've been here, the more I've noticed they don't have anything structurally sound.
Actually, no. The wall is very sturdy, and most of the houses are decently well built. Just kind of susceptible to fire and blunt force.
I see. Wait, is there any way I could fortify them further beyond that, or am I just kind of chilling for now?
No, they don't really have the supplies for that.
Chilling for now it
Oh.
is. I'll just begin tinkering on my armor.
Very well. tinker away. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the roleplay segment of this and go into the next little bit here as I was preparing for things. Yes. So I need to go ahead and start doing this now. So, the morning of the following 2 days from the big roleplay thing, as you keep doing your thing, I'm just going to go ahead and say that was basically over the course of multiple days for some of it. The guards do eventually show up. They are headed by a very familiar face. They are let in the eastern gate. Let me find said familiar face. That's not the right familiar face. Hold on. Familiar, very good. Yeah. Before they even open the gate, they're sorry, Thin Mint Crumb went down the wrong pipe.
Aye, lads, the guys that are choking.
But no.
It's
Really?
okay, guys. I just farted. It's not that big of a deal.
It's really a couple of familiar faces once everybody's actually verified to be who they say they are. Right at the head of everything. And from atop the great and mighty boar, you see a little figure waving at you very frantically and very cheerfully. The boar just kind of walks right on up to you, still very nervous from, obvious reasons. That Balric wouldn't know, which is basically this is the boar they fought and almost killed.
I just love the idea of, for obvious reasons that you don't know.
Yes. For reasons obvious to all who were there.
Hart would like to extend his hand as if to want to pet the boar.
The boar backs up.
Oh.
It remembers what those hands do.
Mm.
Though you do see your little pixie friend put on her mask and say, "Hello, friend. I'm here, and I brought guys." So just to let you know, I wrote that note. Thank you for replying. Because yeah, I would have absolutely crushed the big guy here through him. So thank you for that. And the guy at the head, who introduces himself as Colonel Thomas, nods in agreement with the thanks, like big wide-eyed nods of agreement. Like he still can't believe he's walking next to a giant boar. So I want to let you know I'm not going to be here for more than whatever small increments of times the big folk use. Because some of the other Wilder are heading down south to check out some of the other things going on. And I'm going to be... Yes. Sorry, I was thinking. Okay. So we'll try to keep in touch. We'll try to use because one of the other Wilder actually takes care of pigeons and uses them for messaging. He said it was how they did things before feather tokens, whatever those are. Don't know how you can make a token out of a feather, but you know. So yeah, me and the big guy here are gonna help out with that. Because as it turns out, he's not supposed to be here either, so he doesn't really have a habitat. So, if you hear about a giant boar running around, assume it's us. And with that, the boar turns around and leaves the town because it did not like being there at all. Colonel Thomas. Good. All right. Good. I like the sounds of all of that. We'll try to keep it. We'll try to keep it going. Sorry. That's my only soldier voice. Um. So yes. So yes. We will try to keep going with that. Yes. It's a me, Luigi Thomas. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
We will can we ask can we rely on you to be something of a scouting force? Because we are not wanting to rely on the Wilder. They're a bit separate from us. And also they have a giant boar. Did you see the giant boar?
Yeah, we're friends with the giant boar, actually.
I I saw that. That's scary. I didn't think pigs could get that big. So,
Not pigs, boar.
I see. And so, true. And so we're going to somewhat rely on you as our scouting patrol. I have brought this. He hands Gerbrander or Hart a small pouch, whoever grabs it first. He just kind of holds it out.
Hart doesn't touch it. It's not a hat.
Not a hat. Hart Gerbrander takes it. Opening it up, it is a small pouch that's just feather tokens. Call it 20. But you should note that it's in a belt pouch about the size of an average wallet. Um, he does explain that it is a bit of a minor bag of holding. Uh, it's holding a lot more than it should, but it's only really able to hold small stuff. Yes, it is a very useful item. And so we will want you to act as something of a scouting patrol. We will have at least half of our guards on standby, ready to move out in a moment's notice the minute we get the word go. I would also like to give you this. He holds out a stick. It is a flare rod that you can use in dire emergencies.
I take it and I tuck it in with my stuff, making sure not to like break it or anything like that. I just kind of tuck it away.
Okay. In the meantime, we will start bolstering the town and setting up fortifications. Additional fortifications. I personally think we should build a moat, but I have been told that I do need to at least ask first. And so, I will get to my job. If you may leave at your leisure, he says as he kind of does a weird attempts to do a kind of a weird goose step off, as if he's very noble and regal.
All
Did
right,
you have
friendly guy there, yeah.
Aye, a bit of an odd one.
Did you have something else
Good
to say,
grief.
Gerberger? I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
quitter talk.
Okay.
He's not far off, honestly.
The slep is nice.
Slip is very nice. Okay, so uh you begin your preparations. This was literally about 7 in the morning when this happens. You guys were probably waking up, but you have full rests. So you could be ready within the next hour or two, probably, and start heading south. We good to know. You say they are getting back into their farms, yes? Okay. Good. We sh- we shall. I shall send a guard or two with each hunting group to make sure that their training is going well. And I shall also send a small detachment to go make sure that the farms are safe and secure. This sounds good. You have been you are invested in this town's defense, and so I figure you are as good as anybody to inform. I shall.
You might want to tell the captain of the guard that too.
I've been here the entire time. Don't worry about me, little girlie.
And at him calling me little girly, you just see my fists ball up, and you see me swallow this like seed of rage. Like, nope, nope.
Roll me a.
Aye, you call her lad.
Oh no!
So Raina, I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll a retroactive perception check. Called a wisdom.
He will be the unarmed
Go ahead.
dwarf.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check real quick, Raina. Okay. Um. Okay. So yeah, that goes as planned. Balls of rage, bald fist, seed of rage in throat.
And I kind of like swallow it, and I'm like, no, don't piss off the people in the town. Don't piss off the people in the town. You just save their asses from, certain death. Don't. Okay, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm cool. Cool.
We're
If it
good. We're
helps,
fine.
if it helps, he very obviously said it with no ill intent.
Which is why I'm trying my best to swallow it instead of like vicious
Yeah.
mockering him.
On the spot, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we in the bad days?
But
That's okay.
as the new as corporal corporal
Colonel.
colonel, I made the same mistake. Colonel Thompson or whatever the heck his name is walks away. I just kind of mutter under my breath, "Good grief, this dude makes me miss the beanpole."
However, he does not start spouting orders the minute he goes into town. He just kind of starts walking with the captain, who I don't remember ever naming, but his name is now Sam. And so, as you prepare, we will go ahead and call it here.
Frozen in time.
That part.
Bye.